Hello people of the internet! So, today I am following a tutorial that's ancient by the standards of the internet, but I've always wanted to do it. And I've never had the chance. Snitchery's how to fake lip filler tutorial from 2019! But I guess I'm late on the trend train. I don't give a shit. So, that's what we're doing! And I'm excited.
It is Snitchery. How are you doing? Today we're doing something fun.
Yeah, those do look like she's had lip injections. It's kind of insane. That I find hysterical is that all the influencers that I follow are now having their filler dissolved, and everyone is going back to the natural look, which is the one that I like the most. I actually really don't like the fake look of lips, but I want to see if I can do it.
Your lips also don't look like this without makeup. This technique is a combination of overlining and underlining. Actually, there's a lot of underlining that goes on. There's a lot of playing with shadows and illusions, but it's also extremely...
That's what all of makeup is. It's playing with color and light. You could argue that it's just playing with light, because when you use a certain color, it lets in a certain amount of light, and that highlights or distracts from certain features that you may not want to be as prominent.
Yes. Before we get into that, if you've never seen my face before and you're ever interested in seeing my face again, feel free to subscribe down below. I'd love to have you join us on this little video journey.
I just knocked the camera, and now this cut is gonna look awkward. Okay.
So what I do when I'm overlining my lips, and if you want to achieve this same lip shape, this is what you can do too, regardless of how big your lips are, is I like to underline the sides, and I like to overline the top and bottom. I don't think anybody has to correct what they look like with makeup or surgery or injections or otherwise. It's just sort of a preference on how you like your face to look.
Makeup is about fun. Aesthetics are about fun, unless it's about self-esteem, because you could be the most beautiful person in the world and have horrible self-esteem, to be perfectly honest, and no amount of changing the way you look is going to fix that. But at the same time, it's fun. Everybody has amazing attributes to how they look that makes them beautiful. I'm really glad she's saying that.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to start overlining my lips. But what I'm going to do is start at the corner, make it really dark on the corner, and then come up a little bit, I'm not drawing yet, but come up a little bit higher here. It looks so much bigger. Pick a lip pencil that's a little bit darker than your lip shape, but make sure that it has the same undertone so that it looks the most natural.
Let's go ahead and try this. Wow, I barely even overlined, and you can still already see a bit of a difference. Look at that. This girl knows what she's talking about. That's kind of insane. I usually hate overlining, but like this actually doesn't look too bad. And when I do that, you can see it like immediately. I don't like how it looks in the outer corner. It looks a bit fake there. If I remember correctly, she's gonna tell you to take it off in the corner, so we'll see. Oh, forgot the bottom, forgot the bottom. Mistake. And I'm not even overlining that much. And I'm back with micellar water on a cotton wool pad to fix my fuck ups. Too bad it can't fix me. And I've like not lined the middle at all.
So now our lips just look puffy. They don't look that attractive to me, at least. If you like this look, go off with your bad self. But this is not my moment. This is not my preferred lip shape. I'm sure it works for some people, but it's not my jam. So what I'm gonna do before cleaning it up a all together is I'm gonna go ahead and take just a tiny brush and my bronzer. I'm gonna take it on that brush and I'm just gonna go like this.
Wait, she's gonna take it off? I don't remember this
A
tutorial.
little shadow underneath your lip. Do you see what that did? It's subtle, but it makes a difference. It makes your lip look heavier in the middle, which makes your lip look fuller. Next, I'm gonna go into the underlining step. Now for this, you kind of have two choices.
Wait! Ah!
Why am I taking forever?
When I come up close and do this, you can kind of see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a bit of this and I'm just gonna put on my face. So right here in this little crevice, apparently.
I prefer to use my actual foundation shade because I want it to look a bit more natural, but if you are working with a little less lip naturally, then you can go in with a concealer shade or a foundation shade that's just a little bit lighter than your natural lips. Make sure you blend it in really well, but that is an option if you want to add even more fullness.
Oh, she puts a concealer on it. That's what I was misremembering. Concealer brush. Why is my life a mess? Okay, so she just kind of dotted it onto the bottom corner of her lip. Like that. Let's do a blend so that we don't have to keep looking like this a moment longer.
And again, not taking significantly more volume in comparison to what my lips looked like before. It's almost like a breast lift for your lips. And again, not taking too much off the sides of the top lip.
Oh, she's doing. Okay, so the side of the top lip definitely extends over the bottom lip, but not nearly as much as it currently does on my face. And blend. I feel like I look the tiniest bit like a cartoon character. Like, you know those bee sting lips that people used to wear in the 20s with like the extended corners? I don't hate it. Oh, right, the middle.
And this is why I say anybody can do this lip shape, because regardless of your lip shape, shortening how wide your lips are is always going to make them look taller on the top, especially if you overline. That's what if you look.
So we're putting a third layer of makeup on the corners of our lips, everybody. Okay, let's do it. Just gonna extend it over the foundation just a little bit.
Well, this step when you use a lip gloss, I'm more of a balm girl myself. This
Lip
is going to
balm.
give your lips.
Alright, and it's a little tinted. That actually did a really good job. My lips do indeed look like they've had a little bit of filler in them. Okay, well, that went well. But this wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't have to insert my opinion where nobody asked for it. So I'm gonna take this off, and then I'm gonna do it again. Just in case you forgot what they actually look like. This is an excellent technique. But I think we can do better. So the first thing I didn't like was the way she lined all the way into the corner of her lips, and then she cut over it with foundation. That's a layer of makeup you don't need because you're not going to see the bottom layer. Then she went back and darkened the corner, which, depending how far you go, is a third layer of makeup. Now, the more layers of makeup you put on, the easier it is to smudge. The less natural it looks and the more you look like a birthday cake. So, what I'm gonna do is start by underlining my lips rather than cutting it out later. So I'm gonna start, here's the corner, I'm starting here. And that's the new corner of my mouth. So the makeup only starts there. And we're gonna darken it immediately instead of going back later. Cool, next we're doing the same thing at the top. So, again, here's where my lip starts. Here is where the makeup is gonna start. Don't forget to overline on the sides, because that's actually the whole point. And like, I didn't do that at the bottom. I had to go back and correct myself. Overlined? Not overlined. There we go. And now we can put this away, because we're not gonna use it again. I'm going in with my foundation and a concealer brush, and I'm going to put it on my bare ass fucking skin, which is gonna be so much easier and look so much more natural. There we go. Okay. Blend. It even feels nicer. Okay, I didn't conceal my Cupid's bow, and I have a pimple on it, so let's go do that. So the next thing I'm gonna do that's different to what she did is I'm gonna take some of this mixing medium, because I don't have lip coat or something like that. I wish I did. And I'm going to find a lip brush fucking somewhere. Hello? Nope, gotta wash that brush. Just had an entire ass brush kit in my hands. What happened? I'm gonna take just a little bit and I'm gonna dab it everywhere, including on the concealer, because that's something that we need to stay still. I feel a little sticky at first. I really wish they sold lip coat in this country, but oh well. And she is not going anywhere. Cool, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose a balm that's not tinted. Her balm probably wasn't as tinted as mine, but it was tinted. I'm sure it's there to kind of blend the harshness of the overliner. But I think I've done a fairly okay job of that without adding something tinted. Make sure to put it on the areas that you overline and not on the concealer. I really like that. That looks a lot more natural to me. Feels a lot less heavy. This is really cool. I love it. Okay, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things. I will see you next time.